Today is the tattoo episode, people. Let's go.
People calling me up saying they need a feature, saying we can help each other, but I see the leeches. Get the credit where it's due, I ain't talking Visa. But since we talking Visa, don't say you won't pay me either. Did you catch that?
All right, so today's episode is about me going to get another tattoo. So a lot of you who watch this probably know that I have tattoos, and that's interesting to me because early on in my career, when I started in commercial real estate 2 decades ago, I had tattoos, but I had to either find creative ways to cover them up or choose to not go to events at a pool during ICSC where I'd have to either take my shirt off or wear a long sleeve shirt, and it kind of put me in an awkward situation. Fast forward, 20 years later now, tattoos have become a lot more mainstream, and it's something that I don't really see people in business talking much about. So I figured, why not? We could always use more content. I thought that it would be pretty cool to bring you guys along to watch me get another tattoo. I thought it would be interesting to kind of show the process of getting a tattoo. Typically the week or so before that I have an appointment, I have an idea that I want to sit down and develop with Jay. So today, when I get to the tattoo parlor, I'm going to sit down with him first, talk about the idea, put it on paper. He's going to put it on a computer, print up that stencil, put it on my arm, and ultimately decide where to place it. From there, we'll get tattooing, and I think today, based on the piece I'm gonna do, which is lettering on my left forearm, it's probably gonna take me about maybe an hour and a half in the chair in total. All right, that's a wrap. Now we're gonna wrap, literally. Thank you. That's going to be there for a while. I appreciate it.
Got it, man.
All right, so I just wrapped up my tattoo and wanted to talk a little bit about the feeling during and after. So it's funny when you are getting something on your body for the rest of your life, you know, there's always hesitancy, and you want to make sure it's as good as it possibly can be and that it means a lot to you and it's placed properly. And we had to move the stencil 3 times. I actually had him design something. It was just lettering today on my forearm, as you saw, but had him design something that was a little bit different, and then didn't like part of it, so removed part of it after it was the stencil was on my arm. And then I also didn't like the placement, so we had to actually remove the initial stencil, pull it up a little, and put it down again. But the second time he put it down, it didn't lay flat. The lettering was not even, so we actually had to do it a 3rd time. And I have sensitive skin, so by the time we removed it the 2nd time with alcohol, you know, my arm was already irritated, and we hadn't even got to actually tattooing yet, so that was not ideal. Regardless, the forearm is not a very painful area at all. It's as if I wasn't even getting tattooed, to be honest. I also have a very high threshold for pain, and tattooing to me is somehow a little therapeutic, which could be weird, but I think some of you listening could appreciate that and probably feel the same way. But yeah, so it went off without a hitch. Super happy with the finished product, and it was really a very easy tattoo. After you get the tattoo, you're excited about it being a part of you. It's like a new, you know, basically when I look at my arm, my arm will never be the way it was 3 hours ago for the rest of my life. So pretty cool, man. I love getting tattoos, and I enjoy being able to express myself, which you might be able to tell by these videos. And I feel like when you have tattoos and enjoy the tattoo culture, it's also a bond. There's a community that you belong to. and I'm happy to belong to that community. So good way to start my day. I'm rushing out to a meeting now that I'm running about 10 minutes late for, and nobody will know why except you guys and them when they see this.